personalities to the dais. Dr. K.J. Abraham Kalamannil, the Chairman of Mount Zion Group of Institutions. Shri Anto Anthony, Honorable Member of Parliament. Dr. K. Sudarshan, Scientist G, Associate Director of NPOL. Dr. Mikhail J. Garbatov, Director of Russian Center of Science and Culture, Vice Consul of Consulate General of Russia in South India. Dr. M. Srinivasan, Professor, Research, Thom State University, Siberia, Russia. Mr. Joseph Abraham Kalamannil, the Managing Director, Mount Zion Group of Institutions. Mr. Samuel Abraham Kalamannil, the Vice Chairman of Mount Zion Group of Institutions. Dr. A. Shivasubramanian, Principal of Mount Zion College of Engineering. Dr. Rajaram Narayanan, Technical Advisor of RITAM'15. Mr. K.K. Jose, Director, Administration of Mount Zion College of Engineering. Professor K. Matthew, Vice Principal of the MZCE. Professor T.C. Vargas, Director of PG Studies, Mount Zion College of Engineering. Dr. M.T. Simon, Dean, Aeronautical Department, Mount Zion College of Engineering. Dr. K.C. Raju, Vice Principal of Mount Zion College of Engineering for Women. Professor T.K. Radhakrishnan, HOD, BES Department. Professor Thomas George, HOD, AE&I Department. Professor Ranjit Vargas, HOD of the ECE Department. Professor Anil Thomas, the HOD of MCA Department. Welcome you all, sir. Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. A wonderful good morning to each and everyone present today. Established in the year 2001 and approved by AICT, affiliated to the Mahatma Gandhi University, the Mount Zion College of Engineering has successfully traveled through its glorious 14 years. With the mission to build engineers for the world, the college had started a research forum which was inaugurated by the former chairman of ISRO, G. Madhavan Nair. As a part of this knowledge flow, ideas of bringing both technical and management expertise onto one platform paved the way for RITAM'. We, the members of the Mount Zion College of Engineering, welcome each and everyone to the second International Conference of MZC, RITAM'15. To provide guidance and to fill our cup of knowledge to the brim, expertise have arrived and their presence makes this event a blessed one.
The reverence for the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Let's stand up with humbleness for the prayer by Rinsi Sarah Jacob.
സർവേശ്വരാനിൻ പാദപീഠത്തിങ്കൽ കനിവിനായി കേഴുന്ന മക്കൾ ഞങ്ങൾ നേർച്ചയായി ഹൃത്തടം സ്വീകരിക്കൂ നിൻ സവിധത്തിലേക്കാനയിക്കൂ ഗുരുവിൻ വചസ്സുകൾ അക്ഷരമുത്തായി കോർത്തിണക്കിടുവാൻ കൃപയരുളൂ ഗുരുവിൻ വചസ്സുകൾ അക്ഷരമുത്തായി കോർത്തിണക്കിടുവാൻ കൃപയരുളൂ മാതാപിതാ ഗുരുദൈവമാമണിദീപം ഹൃത്താകും വാതിലിൽ തെളിഞ്ഞിടട്ടെ മാതാപിതാ ഗുരുദൈവമാമണിദീപം ഹൃത്താകും വാതിലിൽ തെളിഞ്ഞിടട്ടെ സർവേശ്വരാ നിൻ പാദപീഠത്തിങ്കൽ കനിവിനായി കേഴുന്ന മക്കൾ ഞങ്ങൾ നേർച്ചയായി ഹൃത്തടം സ്വീകരിക്കൂ നിൻ സവിധത്തിലേക്കാനയിക്കൂ.
Requesting all the dignitaries and the audience to please be seated. Any work turns out to be a successful one by the presence of expertise leading it. So I humbly call upon the organizing secretary of RITAM'15 and the HOD of the Aeronautical Department, Professor M. Yogesh, to welcome the men with magical touch.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, faculty members, participants, and my dear students. I would like to welcome you all to this international conference in the name of our country, India, by quoting some traditional achievements in science and technology. As we know that 1,000 years back, we have made an iron pillar which is still there, which hadn't touched rust. And regarding the textile industry, hand weaving, in the 20th century, when Queen Victoria visited our country, our weavers gave a gift, which was a sari, that we call it as Dhaka sari, which was kept inside a bamboo pole. Then, regarding the engineering skill, we all know about the Whispering Gallery in Deccan. And regarding the civil engineering skills, we all know the buildings in Rameshwaram, which had 100,000 legs. We call it as 1,000 legs mandapa. And regarding the metallurgy, the nearest place we know, our traditional Aranmula mirror. And the eminent personalities who were there, Meghnath Saha, who was the first astrophysicist of India. And in the name of Dr. Vishwesharayya, who is the first eminent engineer of free India. All these traditional, research-oriented, technological culture we have, and in the name of these persons, I welcome you all for this international conference, and on to my duty. First of all, the presidential address, our Honorable Chairman, Dr. K.J. Abraham Kalamannil, as we all know that, who have started his educational institution from the school, then moving on to the engineering college, and we are having 2 engineering colleges. After that, nursing college, law college, pharmacy college, and last medical college, and still that move is there, and I think soon one arts college will be also reopening. So, on behalf of RITAM, recent innovations in technology and management, I welcome you, sir. Next, our Honorable Member of Parliament of Pathanamthitta, Sri Anto Anthony, who is familiar for us, who are always keeping in touch with us. I think so many programs he had been with us, and I am praying that he'll be there with us for rest of our journey. So I welcome you, sir. Next is the Associate Director of NPOL, Scientist G category, Dr. K. Sudarshan. NPOL is Naval Physical Oceanographic Laboratory, which is the laboratory of DRDO. Actually, he'll be giving the technical speech. He'll be handing over one technical session in underwater system. Earlier, we were doing these activities in collaboration with Russia, and recently we have developed our own systems, and he was the main part of that project. He is an aeronautical engineer, bachelor's. After that, he had done his MS and PhD in IIT in Ocean Engineering. He'll be giving the technical session for our conference. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of RITAM'. Next is our chief guest. For an international conference, the success of an international conference is when an international delegate is there for that conference. Actually, we are very happy to have Dr. Mikhail J. Gorbatov, who is the Vice Consul and Director of Russian Center of Science and Culture, and also the Consulate General of Russian Federation. He'll be sharing his experience about our country, our culture. More than that, in Chennai, there is one Russian Center for Science and Culture. Actually, he is the director of that one. The idea behind that is to share technology as well as the culture between the countries. So, a warm welcome to Dr. Mikhail J. Gorbatov to Mount Sion College of Engineering for the International Conference RITAM' 2015. Another special person, Dr. M. Srinivasan. He is a professor in National Research Tomsk State University, Siberia, Russia. I am very happy to announce that after this international conference, we will have some outcome, because Dr. M. Srinivasan is the consultant of that National Research Tomsk State University of Student and Staff Exchange Program. Definitely after this conference, in the presence of our Honorable Chairman, there will be a talk regarding the Student and Staff Exchange Program between Mount Sion College of Engineering and National Research Tomsk State University. I am happy to welcome you, sir, for this international conference. Next is our Honorable Managing Director, Mr. Joseph Abraham Kalamanil, who is always there throughout our journey for giving every support. I welcome you, sir, for this conference. Our Honorable Vice Chairman, Samuel Abraham Kalamanil, who is the left hand of our chairman, who are looking after the group of institutions, who is supporting us, who is supporting chairman for the smooth running of the group of institutions. I welcome you, sir, for this conference. Next is our principal, Dr. A. Shivasubramanian. He had joined us recently, planning to make so many changes in our college, and all the staff are supporting it. I welcome you, sir, for this international conference. Another important personality of this international conference, Dr. Rajaram Narayanan, who was our former principal. Actually, we have started conducting conferences when he was there in this college. This one is the third conference that we are conducting in our college. He had given all the advice for conducting the conference, and through him only we got these international delegates. So, on behalf of management, staff, and RITAM', we welcome you, sir, for this conference. Director, Administration, Mr. K.K. Jose. He is the main part of our institution, giving all support from the starting itself. I welcome you, sir, for this conference. Next is our Vice Principal, Professor K. Matthew. Actually, he is the organizing chairman, the man behind the international conference and all the conferences that have been conducted before also. So, as an organizing secretary, I would like to welcome our organizing chairman for the international conference, Professor K. Matthew. Next is our PG Studies Director, Professor T.C. Varghese, sir. As we all know that our MBA is a main part regarding Mount Sion College of Engineering. 2 ranks have been backed by the students. I would like to welcome the Director, PG Studies, Professor T.C. Varghese, sir, for this conference. Next is Dr. M.T. Simon, who is the Dean of Aeronautical Department as well as the Director of the Research Forum. I think no one can head that post in our college when Simon sir is there. Because of his advice and activities, actually we have started to have one research forum in this institution, and it's somewhat going well. I would like to welcome our Dean, Dr. M.T. Simon, to this conference. Next is Dr. K.C. Raju, Vice Principal of our sister concern, Mount Sion College of Engineering for Women, Koduvallur. Actually, this conference we have planned in that college first. Then we had some meetings also regarding this conference. Because of some technical problems, we have shifted from that college to KADMMANITTA campus. I welcome you, sir, for this international conference. Next, the pillars of Mount Zion College of Engineering, that are the head of the departments, various HODs of our departments, which are the pillars of our college. Professor T.K. Radhakrishnan, sir. Then Professor Thomas George, sir. I welcome you, sir, for this conference. Professor Ranjit Varghese, sir, HOD of EC Department. I welcome you, sir, for this conference. Professor Anil Thomas, sir, who is the head of the Department of MCA. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome all the participants who have come for participating in this international conference. This conference will be a success when the number of papers are more. Actually, you people are the success of conference. And also, I would like to welcome the technical chairs, Dr. John T. Abraham, who is a professor in Bharat Mata College, Trikakara. Then Dr. Shaini G, who is the professor in CET, Trivandrum. Professor Praveen B.T., who is the principal of Unis College of Engineering. And Professor Jay Kumar, who is the principal of Mount Zion College of Engineering for Women. And all our students, faculty members, teaching and non-teaching staff, and especially the MTech department. Actually, they are the organizers of this particular international conference. Actually, it is their initiative to have an international conference in our college. I welcome you all on behalf of RITAM 2015. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that warm welcome. Do you have the ideas that will make the world healthier and more interconnected than even before? The words of a great man who is the backbone of Mount Zion College of Engineering, transforming man to mankind, the chairman of Mount Zion Group of Institution, Dr. K.J. Abraham Kalamanil. I cordially invite you, sir, for the presidential address.
Respected and my beloved and great honor, Mr. Andrew Anthony MB, and also our chief guest, Dr. Mikhail Gorbachev, from all the way from Russia, and also Mr. Dr. K. Sundarasan, Mr. M. Srinivasan, and the college principal, vice principal, all the directors, all the staff, and all the students, teaching and non-teaching staff. I am really happy to stand before you having an international conference at Mount Zion. Actually, this conference we planned to have at Changanu, but then finally all the principal and all staff requested me, we would like to have this conference, international conference is at KADMMANITTA. I am really happy to have every 3 months we should have at least one seminar, international or national. Because of today, engineering, technology and the management, recent innovation, we should all really come to know this is the way the real great people come from the different part of the world and give you the speech and their views, their invention and their technology and their management ability and the capacity. When we receive, these are the international conferences when we conduct in our campus, the students and also the staff, they get to more and more knowledge. Today, the globalization, we should know the world. We should know the new developments. You know that in the early days, the engineering, mechanical, civil and electrical, that's all. When we were all studying in that time in Kerala or India, anywhere you go, you can see only 3 streams. One is a civil, another is mechanical and electricals. Today, that's all are gone. Even I remember that when we started 2001, this engineering college, that time IT, one student is supposed to get an admission in this college, it's very, very hard. Any amount they were ready to give a donation. Very hard to get an admission. Even electronics department, you know that electronics was such a great value, such a great demand. But now IT has fallen down. Electronics is falling down. But now what is coming up then? The management, new technology. That is how do you get it? You should get such an international and a national meetings, seminars. That is very essential. So that's the reason I always ask the principal and the HODs and the directors, we should have international seminars. I'm glad Mount Zion is conducting last few years many good seminars. I really appreciating the staff this time, especially on the principal and the vice principal, Professor Matthew, and also all that staff of the departments. They are really took lots of pain. I know the last few weeks, how do they really took a very much hard, and they are working on that. I have to, as a management,